Oh, hello. Hello, hello, hello. I don't even know if the thing went. Let's see. My hello? Oh, oh, there we go. Yeah, it did start. My theme started and everything. I'm not even paying attention. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever you shall find your girl. Thank you so much. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I'm all discombobulated. Don't mind me. Don't pay me no mind. Don't pay me no attention. Hello, my beautiful people. And also hello for the replay gang. Replay. I'm a replay gang girl myself. So sitting here. Welcome to Urkie Yoga Live Love Laugh. I'm your girl Urkie. Hello. Welcome back to my madness in my head. How are you? It is chilly today. Let me tell you. It's been an interesting 2 days. I have to say for myself. What kind of practice we're going to have today? What's today's date? Today is the 24th of November. Actually, technically, it's the last. It is the last Sunday in the month. So usually at the end of the month, I try to do a restorative class. So maybe we'll do that today. Maybe we'll do that. So I'm sitting crisscross applesauce. Maybe we'll do a little bit of movement and then bring it down. Open up our meridians and open up our whole body here. So I'm sitting crisscross applesauce. Make whatever space you can within your home. And sit on up. Do me a favor, switch the directions of your legs. If this is uncomfortable, you can sit on a blanket or on a bolster or on a pillow, whatever is comfortable for you. If your hips are tight, very uncomfortable sitting this way, you can have your legs straight in front of you and sitting on up and sitting on underneath something. So I'm just asking you to switch your legs because sometimes, without permission or without knowing, sometimes we favor one side. So I have blocks, a blanket. I have my yoga strap. And I'm just sitting here. Go ahead, if you like, go ahead and get nice and comfortable. We're going to take our chin down to our chest here. Rolling our body kind of like into our body here. Just rolling your shoulders forward, tucking your chin into your chest. Kind of like an awkward position right here. Just breathe. And then again, roll your shoulders back and bring your forehead up to the sky. Just breathe in. Bring all that lovely oxygen into your nose. Not quite yet in our Ujjayi breath, but we're getting there. Go ahead, roll your shoulders forward, tuck your chin to your chest, kind of like slouching down into your body. Go ahead, roll your shoulders back, bringing your chin up to the sky, forehead up to the sky, rolling your shoulders back, opening up your throat chakra here. Go ahead, switch directions, rolling your body forward here. Chin to your chest, rolling your shoulders forward. Last time, rolling your shoulders back, bringing your forehead up to the sky. And just breathe here. And go ahead, do me a favor, bring yourself into a neutral position. Sitting here. Turn off my heat so if my thing don't go off and me screaming, fighting against the heat. It's a loud, weird echo noise too when I have it like that. And take both hands up to the sky and exhale, fold forward in any amount. Rolling your body forward here, tucking your chin into your chest and just rolling forward. And just roll from side to side with your hands forward here, making any gentle movement into your body. Be kind to yourself. Go ahead, roll your hands back. Go ahead, take your head, turn it all the way to the right. Go ahead, take your left hand, bring it to the ground, and roll that shoulder back. We're going to try to extend and get a nice elongation right here on our shoulders. Taking our left hand behind our body, kind of close to our butt, or left butt cheek. Just stretching your neck to the side here. Go ahead, put your left hand back onto your left knee. Take your right hand behind you to the side of you, turning your head all the way to the left, stretching everything on your right side, that whole shoulder, having that hand back extended, kind of get elongate in here. Holding it here and just breathing. Just warming up your body, open everything up, roll your shoulders back. Roll them back, back, back. And gently roll your shoulders forward. Go ahead, roll that whole body out. Go ahead, twist your body from side to side. And go ahead, straighten out both legs in front of you. Point your toes away from yourself. Point them to yourself. Point your toes away. Point them to yourself. Go ahead, do a wiggle, wiggle with your toes. Point them away again. Point them to yourself. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. All right, let's get started. So what we're going to do is open up our hips first. So bringing our feet together. Butterfly pose, Tadasana. Opening here. Not Tadasana. Not Tadasana. Tadasana, standing up. Just open our hips. Butterfly pose. My Sanskrit right now, I'm like, that's not even it, girl. Even I know that's not it. Open up your feet. Having your feet touching each other. Wings open like a butterfly. Sitting up on your sit bones. If it's a little uncomfortable, like I said, you're welcome to use a blanket, a pillow, a bolster, whatever you'll need. And just breathing. We're going to hold it here for a little bit. Open up our hips. And just roll your shoulders back. Not leaning into it, but actually sitting upright. Making your vertebra work. Stacking up your spine. Having the muscles working, engaging your core, engaging your back. And if your feet are up here, that means your hips are tight. If they're down, it depends on where you are. That's how tight you are actually in your hips. You can get them all the way to the ground. Tomato. But wherever you are, just sitting up. We don't have to fold forward here for this one. We're just engaging in our hips. And just breathing. Happy Sunday. Hopefully today is a beautiful Sunday for you. It's a little dreary out for me. It's just like, woo! Like it looks like it's going to rain or snow or do something. Take another breath here. Exhale, fold those legs forward. Do my favorite yogi shake out, yogi pat down. Bring a little life back into your legs for that static pose here. Shake it on out. And go ahead, adjust yourself. Switch your body onto your hands and knees. Making sure your knees are underneath your hips. Your hands are underneath your shoulders here. Making sure you're comfortable. I have a double yoga mat for my knees. Dropping that belly, bringing that forehead up to the sky. On an inhale, we're doing cow pose. Exhaling, rounding that body, bringing that chin to the chest and rounding your shoulders, sucking your butt in, sucking your belly in. For cat, exhale, dropping that belly, bringing that forehead up to the sky. Bring your tailbone up to the sky. For cow, exhale, noticing me, changing my direction, bringing my chin to my chest, belly in, booty sucking in. For cat, exhale, dropping that belly, forehead up to the sky. Tailbone up. For cow, exhale, rounding that body. Go ahead for cat pose. And on your next breath, bring your feet together, toes to touch, knees the same size as your yoga mat, and drop down to your belly. Bring your hands straight forward here for our active child pose here. Stretching out the top half of your body, sinking those hips and down to the ground. Bring your forehead as close as you can to the ground. Activating your third eye here, your forehead to the ground. Bring yourself some enlightenment when you activate your forehead. If it's too much, you can't get your forehead to the ground, you're welcome to use a block and bring your head onto the block. If it's too much to have your arms straight, you always modification. You can bend your elbows close to your knees. Hold in here. This is also modification if you're a little bit tight. And we're just starting out, just warming up our bodies, bringing in some movement, adjusting our body, making ourselves super comfortable here. Wherever you are, my yogis, listen to your body, make some adjustment. What do I always tell you guys? This is your class. Make it how you want to be. You're welcoming yourself in your space, giving yourself permission. If you need to take a minute, pause for the cause. Always take care of yourself. My number one goal is for everyone to learn how to make space for themselves. Go ahead, lift on up your tailbone. Bring your hands back underneath your shoulders here. You're going to go ahead and go into our first downward facing dog of the day. Holding our downward dog, and go ahead and pedal if you like, turning your head from side to side. Bringing everything into your body here. Holding your downward dog, pushing your hips back. Let me move my blanket. Pushing your hips back, really engaging your booty up to the sky. Dropping down your head down to the ground. Go ahead, drop down to your knees. Shift the top of your half body forward and lower down belly, chin, chest. All the way to the ground. Bring it down for a first crocodile pose. I know, early, huh? Taking your hand underneath your shoulders here and just collapsing your hands on top. So we're building our elbows. Bringing our hands, our shoulders, and our shoulders. Yeah, bringing our elbows to our shoulders. Bringing our head down to the ground here. Placing our palm on top of each other. Bringing our cheek down to the ground. I know we got crocodile early. I know. She's crazy. What's she doing? She's making me relax already. I love it. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. I know I recorded last week and had a video to upload. And it started, I don't know, it was either not my camera, it was my film. Like I went to go edit my video and it was like skipping and sketching. So I don't know if it was I need to get a new SD card, which I probably do. But that was a new one I bought last year, I believe. So I don't know. I had to look at it. So that was a buzz. Go ahead, turn your cheek to the opposite side here. And that's okay. This is a new week. So I figured, try again. Go ahead, change your body, because I was going to go live, but I was like, oh, no, I can record. All right, taking your elbows, putting them underneath your shoulders. You're in pyramid pose, having your flat feet onto the ground here. Lifting up, doing a baby back bend. And just breathe in here. If you would like a little bit more, if you're a little bit loose already, you can extend your hands out, lift up for seal pose. And just pushing down the ground, lifting a little bit of your top of your belly off the ground if you want to go to seal, but you are welcome to stay here in pyramid with your elbows underneath your shoulders and just lifting your body, top of your half of your body up. And just breathe. Just breathe. Let's settle down. Woo! Da 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 da. Me and see, I'm a whole walking. I'm a DJ in my head. If you ever been to one of my class, you know what I'm talking about. I'll be singing, enjoying everyone's company and time. All right, we're going to tuck our toes down, bringing our elbows close to our body here, close to our chest on the side. And we're going to lift on up. We're going to push our body up back to the downward dog. If you need to modify it, which will be you have to just lift up the top of your half, go onto your knees, and then push back on to your downward dog. But if you got the range of motion and you can pop on up, go ahead and pop on up back into your downward dog. Just test yourself and see where you're at. There's no right or wrong. You're just bringing everything into your body. In downward dog, open up your hips if you want. You're welcome to pedal again if you need to be. Go wherever you are and go ahead, drop back down to the ground to your knees. Taking that left foot. No, where are we at? On my right. No, yeah, this is my left. Take your left foot behind you, bend your knees, open up your hip. Look in the same direction as your knees. Just breathe, that lounge slouching, but actually extending your hands, making sure you're level, really balancing your core, your arms, like not leaning, but actually working. Straighten out that leg, bring that leg in front of you, and we're in a low lunge. Now for a low lunge here, just go where it's comfortable. If you have to open up your feet a little bit for your hips, if they're tight, go ahead. Yogi's choice with your back foot, with your right foot, you can either have a flat down, or toes tucked down. Go wherever is comfortable. In this low lunge, holding it here and just breathe. You're welcome to use your blocks if you want to, placing your blocks on the side of your foot and elevating the ground up to you. Wherever you are at. And just breathe. All right, we're going to take that lovely, lovely left leg, take it behind us, straighten it out, and then taking our right hand in front of us, doing songbird here. Stretching out, having our gaze down to the floor and having our neck just stable. Looking, our gaze is looking down to the ground. Go ahead, drop that right hand to the ground, and then drop the top half of your body, lifting that left leg up to the sky. We're doing singing songbird, really feeling that stretch. Go ahead, push your body up, taking that left leg right back to the top of our mat here. Working a little bit, creating a little bit of heat. Back into low lunge. Breathe in here. Holding it here. Go ahead, take that left foot behind you. Again, elongating that spine, taking that right hand in front. Really engaging your core, engaging your leg. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Placing that right hand back to the ground. Pushing the top half of your body down, forehead to the ground for singing songbird. Lifting that left leg up the ground. Exhale, push your body up. Taking that left leg. One more time. Back into a low lunge. And this time, I know, shift your hips back and forward. I know. We're getting some great work into our hips here. Elongating it, stretching and shrinking it. Go ahead, shift the top leg up. Bringing your toes back into a half split. Wherever you are in your half split, you can place your blocks to the side. I was saying for your splits, if you have your hands closer to your body, it's not as deep on your underneath your thigh. If you place your hands further away, you get deeper into the stretch. You're really, really feeling it deeper all the way in your legs here. So wherever you are for your split, if you want to take deeper, go ahead, place a block there if you like. Make sure your toes are up to the sky. We're not going to hold it here too long, but long, just a couple seconds. Not too long. We made that leg work enough. Go ahead, shift your hips back. Bring that left to meet the right. Go ahead and push your hips back. Go ahead and pedal your feet. You'll probably need it if you want. Shake your little hips from side to side in your downward dog. You're like, whoo, work that leg. We sure did. And what we do on one side, we got to do on the other side. I know. Taking that right leg up to the sky. Oh, wait, no. We were on our knees. Bringing it back down to our knees. I know. I'm cutting and cheating. I know. I'm paying attention. Taking our right leg behind us. Pin that knee. Look to your right. Open up our hips here. Really breathing. Trying to cheat everybody. May do more work than we have to. And go ahead. Stretch out that right leg. Taking that left hand in front of us. And songbird here. Holding it here. Engaging our core. Go ahead. Take that lovely left hand down to the ground. Bring our shoulders down. Head down to the ground. Bringing that right leg up to the sky for singing songbird. Go ahead. Push on up. Taking the right foot. Bring it on top of our mat here. I think I skipped the spot, but we'll be fine. Back into that. I apologize. I just realized it. Bringing our feet up to top of her mat here for a low lunge. I skipped it already before it. My bad. Be all right. We'll work it out. Just breathe. Holding it here. Like I said, you can use blocks if you want to on the side of your foot here. Yogi's choice, you can have your toes down to the ground, tucked down, or flat down, whatever's comfortable. And we're going to go ahead, take that right foot behind us, holding it here, taking that left, making sure your hips are level, left hand straight. Look, my feet touch the ground. Wow. Holding it here, breathing, breathing, breathing. Bringing that left hand to the ground, taking our shoulders, dropping our forehead down to the ground with our shoulders, lifting up that right foot for singing songbird. Go ahead, push on up, taking that right foot straight, bringing it back to the top of our mat here, holding it here for a second round of our lunge. Go ahead and shift your hips forward and backwards. I think we do one more lunge. I think that's 3 I did. We'll do one more singing song. I think we did 2. Just shifting our hips back. I think we just did 2. Now we'll do one more. Because though I can't remember. It happens. We're going to take that left leg. Our right leg behind us. Straighten it out. Bringing our left hand in front of us here. Back to songbird here. Won't hold it too long. Dropping that left hand. Bringing our shoulders down to the ground. Lifting up. A left foot to the sky here for singing songbird. Lifting on up. Taking that right foot. Bringing it back up to a low lunge. Holding it here. Burning up. Go ahead. Shifting your hips back and forth. Shift your hips all the way back. Toes up to the sky. Nice and warm. Here for our half split. Like I said, wherever you place your hands is where you will feel it for your split. Wherever you want to go. If you want to try lower, you just shift yourself forward, get deeper. I got that much space to open up my hips. But we're not holding it too long. We're going to bring our foot back to our knees. Placing our hands into the ground. Go ahead, tuck your toes down. Last one for the day. Downward facing dog. Enjoy it. We're not going to go back here. Open up your hips. Check your tailbone if you need to. Drop down to your knees. Reset. Go ahead, sit on your bum for a second. I'm just grabbing my water and my coffee. I didn't know what I wanted this morning, so I got both. Sitting on our bums. Straighten out our legs for a second. Trying to be in the middle of my mat. Feel like I shifted, did I? Yeah, sometimes I do. I push it back. Go ahead, take a nice little water break for at least 30 seconds. I don't need that. How are you doing today? Hope all is well. I don't know if anybody's in a chat. Probably not. Hope everything is okay. Sometimes I can't tell if someone's been watching live, and then when I go back and check my numbers, I have more people in there. It never tells me right away. Maybe hiding stuff. But it's okay. It was late to the last minute anyway. But you can always catch me on a replay. Woo. Hope all is well. What was saying? Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Ting! Sitting on up on our sit bones. I think after this, I might lift some weights. Might as well. I'm dressed for it. And then go to the grocery store. Might as well. I'm dressed for it. Sitting on up. Sitting on up on our sit bones here and just rolling our shoulders back. Bring ourselves back into our space. We did all that lovely, nice work. We're going to take our right hand behind us, left hand on our left knee, turning our body to the right, holding it here, doing a little twist on our body. Taking our right hand behind us. Right hand behind us and bringing it over, cross over. And go ahead, drop down. Bringing that left hand to the left knee, taking it right hand to the right knee, left hand behind us, twisting our body to the left, to the left, to the left. Taking our top hand, bringing it over. Side angle, the side twist, stretch, dropping our left hand to the ground. Switching our body forward. Go ahead and do a nice little roll with your torso. Go ahead, wake up your chakra here. Rolling your shoulders back for me. And let's do it. Let's do some restorative. Got a little heat in. Let's do some restorative. So what I'm going to do is move this blanket out of my way. Then go back to the ground onto our belly here for a second. Bringing our shoulders underneath. Putting her feet flat down to the ground. Holding it here. So we're just going to take that left. We're going to do half a frog pose. So we're going to take our left knee, bend our knee. Drop our whole top of our half body down to the ground. Turn our head to the right. And just really open up that hip on that side here. Doing a half frog variation. We're just going to hold it for a couple of minutes. I'll get my flexibility. Holding it here and just breathing. And I'm mad too because in my last video I was doing triangle and everything, reverse and everything, doing moon, half moon. I guess I'm gonna have to refilm that. It's all right. Things happen. Life happens. Life be lifing, as the kids say now. Go ahead, bring yourself back to your elbows. Wanting here, lifting on up. Taking that left foot back. I'm going to bend that knee here. We're going to grab it with the same hand. So we're going to bend the left hand, making sure we're on the elbow of our right, and just taking that left hand back and doing a half bow here with one side. Just really stretching. Go back, we're just reversing. Kind of doing a little back bend here. Grabbing that foot. If you need a strap, go ahead and use one if you got it. So whatever you like to use a strap. Just breathe. Holding it here. Really working that back bend. Go ahead, drop it down. Go ahead and shake it on out. This time we're going to bring our right knee to the side here for a half frog. There we go. And drop our top half of our body down to the ground. Turn our head to the left. Half a frog pose. And just holding it here. Really getting into our hips. Just enjoying the pose. Go ahead, let your mind wander away. It's quite all right. Taking time for yourself. Deep breathing in and out from your nose into your belly. Then pushing all that lovely oxygen out from your belly to your nose. Enjoying it. No, it's like a little bit much. Open up those hips. Go ahead, stretch out that right leg for me. Bring yourself back onto your elbows. Go ahead, bend that right knee. Grab that right knee with your right hand. And just stretching out your back and your feet. You need to be. Don't mind me, I'm just working my feet. They feel a little tight. Feel a little crampy. I don't know why. We laying down. Sometimes I be just, I think because I do a lot of cardio and be mounting, lifting more weights than anything. I need to find my ball and roll my feet. That's what I need to do. Roll my feet out today. I'm sitting watching television, roll my feet. Go ahead, let it go, let it go, let it go. Stretch it out. I've never seen that movie. I have my grannies. I think we never watched that movie. We never watched that movie. Dropping it back down to crocodile pose. That's what I think of. Go ahead, switch the direction of your toes into the yoga mat. And just open up your feet, pushing into your feet, into the mat. Again, a little stretching your toes the opposite way. Sometimes our plantar muscle will be acting up because we need to move the direction. And the muscle, because it does a lot of work holding your whole body up. Thin piece of muscle. It does a lot of work. So give us some LOVE. Holding your crocodile. And just breathe. Turn your head to the opposite side. I'm going to push back onto our elbows. Lift our hips up off the ground. Bringing our feet together, toes to touch, knees the same size yoga mat. Elbows to the side of our body, fists on top of fists. As we do restorative child pose here. Just breathing into your belly. Making sure you're getting all that lovely ujjayi breath, that oxygen into your nose, into your belly. Then exhale fully and completely from your nose. Come on again. Take a nice deep breath in. Hold it here for a couple seconds and exhale it out. 2 more times. Let's do that. Deep breath in. Hold it here. Exhale out. One more again. Deep breath in. Exhale out. And go ahead and lift up onto your hands. We're going to bring our head down to the ground. Bring our hands behind us to the side of our legs here. And we're just going to do rabbit pose. Just stretching out our neck. Don't put that much pressure. Be careful. Holding it here. And then we're going to bring our hands back to our head. Bringing up head off the ground. Stretching our hands out. Sinking our hips back. Dropping down our belly down to the ground. Into puppy pose. Holding it here. I'm going to have my toes tucked down to the ground so my feet can really release some tension out in my toes. I've been doing so much jumping around. Then we're going to lift one up, drop it back down to the ground here. Take another water break, coffee break, whatever break you would like to do. My cup says pumpkin spice and everything nice. Good coffee. It's been cold. I've just been like, I don't know, I've been cold. I think because my iron's low. I need to take my vitamins. That's what I need to do. That's what I need to do. Keeping an eye on time there, time here, time there. Just in case if people are interacting. If I don't see nobody, oh, good. Because sometimes people will be coming in and out. All right, we're going to take our legs in front of us. Wiggle our toes. Let's do some engagement here. So we're going to open up our feet. to at least hip width apart. Not hip width. No, wider than hip width. Here. We're going to do nice four-fold here. Taking your time. Make sure I don't flash anybody. My family be watching this. Holding your toes, pointing up to the sky. And go ahead and just breathe. Bring your chin to your chest here. And just breathe here. I'll put a link in the thing just in case if you want to listen to music. It's my Spotify for today's playlist. Go ahead, left on up. Point your toes away. Seems kind of like my mom. Point your toes to yourself. Point your toes away. Point them towards yourself. Go ahead, bend those knees. Bring your legs together. Do a yogi shake out. Go ahead, pat your legs. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Ting, I gotta do my whole thing. And if you're on the replay, hey, replay gang. Let's switch directions. Move the stuff on my way so you can see me. Let's bring ourselves onto our backs here. Oh, bringing our knees into our chest. Kind of rolling into a ball here, rolling our backs. On our backs here, go ahead and do leg up against the wall. I'm bringing my elbows. I'll have my hands underneath my head, open up my elbows to the side here, feet up to the sky. If you want, you can roll your ankles, letting that lovely blood drain all the way down to the ground, letting gravity do the work. This is good for sciatica, for any kind of back pain, low back pain. Just resetting our body here. And gravity does so much work the opposite way. So let's take a relief and let gravity work the opposite way. Just stirring up the blood flow. Take us a relief pressure off our spine here, especially in our nervous system. Go ahead and drop your feet down to the ground. I know the other day I woke up and my legs, I don't know what happened. I think because I was doing so much squatting, like my side of my legs were like tingling, like it was called nerve something, where I had like, I don't know, I must have did something to my low back where I pinched a nerve or something, but I had like, I couldn't feel the outside of, it was weird. I couldn't feel the outside of my thighs. Like it was tingling, it was numb, but I couldn't like feel, like when I press into my thighs, like I can feel them now, but because I did some yoga. I said, they was like, do stretches. I'm like, oh, okay. That was the answer to that. But so I had to do some stretches to get that tingling. I guess I pinched a nerve incorrectly, so I had to do something on my low back, which I never really had to deal with back pain before. But you know, things happen when you get older. You know, life be life, and your body be like, and my feet onto the ground. I'm lifting up my hip bones into a bridge pose. If you want to, you can take your block, place it underneath your low back here if you like. And you can stretch out your legs to get up. Oh, there we go. Releasing some tension in that low back if you like. Or you can just rest your feet here if you like for your block. Holding it here, I have it on my low back here. You can have a flat down if you want a flat down. You can have it up high or low, whatever you are at. Oh, that feels good. Or you can just have it regular with no block underneath. Me, I want to be jazzy today. Oh, releasing some pressure on my low back. Oh, yeah. And just breathe. Oh, that feels good. I hear click, 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 click. My spine is like click, 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 click. I feel it, and it feels a nice, lovely relief. All right, wherever you are, go back to my bridge pose and gently lower down your hips one vertebra at a time. Go ahead, bring both knees into your chest. Roll from side to side. Bring your forehead to your knees as much as you can. Lower down. Bring your knees to your, bend it in and lower down. Go ahead, take those legs up. Again, legs up against the wall. And from legs up against the wall, open up your knees to the side here, grabbing your feet to happy baby. Happy baby, day bug, whatever you like to call. Holding it here. And just breathe in. Having your hips in 3 different directions, pulling. And bring both legs together, legs up the wall again. Really emphasis on legs up the wall today. If you want to, you can point your toes away or have your feet flat like you're walking on the wall. Go ahead, drop both feet down to the ground. Bring your feet to the same size as your yoga mat. Bring your knees in together, getting some relief on the outside of your hips here for a second. Just breathe. Then we bring your feet at least hip width, taking that left foot up to the sky, placing that left ankle onto that right knee, bringing that right knee into our chest, grabbing with our thigh here, doing pigeon on our back. Holding it here. If you want, you can close your eyes if you want and drift away. Really enjoying the stretch. Then go ahead and take that lovely right leg, straighten it up to the sky. You should be a 4-legged fold. And go ahead and drop it down to the ground. Uncross that left leg, bringing that right leg up to the sky. Crossing that right foot onto the left knee. Your right ankle to the left knee. Lifting up that left knee. Grab it onto your thigh or onto your knees. Doing pigeon on the opposite side. Should feel it in your right side. Oh, laptop is saying something to me. Okay. Probably sending me emails. I gotta figure out how to turn it off. Taking that left leg up to the sky here in a four figure hold. Go ahead, drop that foot down to the ground. Uncross that leg. Go ahead, gently windshield wiper your knees from side to side here. Bringing both knees back into that chest. Dropping both knees down to one side. I'm to my right. Turning my head to the left. Bringing my arms into goalposts. Twisting my body here. I want a deeper stretch. So if you want to, you can join me. You can take your right hand onto your left knee. Stretch it out. Maybe if you can grab your toe, grab your calf, grab your thigh, wherever you are. You can use a yoga strap if you need to be. Getting deep in that twist. Woo. And that's enough. If you want to take your top leg, go ahead and bend it. And then drop your knees over. I'm going to have to switch my direction. Over to the left side. Turning your top right half to the left. Go ahead, bend your elbows. So let's see. Yeah. Take that left hand, grab onto your right leg. If you want to stretch it out, you can grab your right toes. Do a nice little stretch here. Ooh. Shoulders or legs tight. Probably if you want that lifting. Won't hold it too long. Bend that knee back on top if you have it straight, or just keeping it here. And go ahead, bring both knees up as you see me squirm back and forth doing crazy stuff. Go ahead, windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Straighten out both legs. Take your hands above your head. Don't knock off your coffee or your water. Point your toes away. If you like, stretch out. Get a full body stretch. And go ahead. Bring your hand to the side of you. Into corpse pose, savasana. Laying on your back, dead man's pose as they call it. And really make any adjustments to make yourself comfortable. Okay, I'm going to take the lumps and bumps on my yoga mat. That's what I'm going to do. Here we go. I feel little lumps. There we go. Much better. Might have to move it over. Make yourself super comfortable. There we go. Much better. All right, feet at least same size as your yoga mat. Palms to the side, close your eyes. I'm going to ask Google to be so kind and give us 5 minutes. Hey, Google, can you set my timer for 5 minutes, please?
Sure, 5 minutes. And we're starting now.
All right, we're starting now in Savasana. Breathe at your own pace. Take your time with your body and enjoy your Savasana for at least 5 minutes or less. Okay, Google, stop. Go ahead and place your left foot, your right foot into the yoga mat. Take both hands on your belly and just rub your belly, moving some digestion.
Play some music.
Okay, Google, stop. Don't play no Pandora. We'll look a flag on this.
Something went wrong.
Good.
Ready. Give it another try.
No. Go ahead, take your hand, rub your belly, rubbing it. Switch directions. We're just helping our digestion move through. Bringing both knees to your chest. You might gonna have to pee your poop later. You're welcome. Bring your knees to your chest. Drop your knees over to one side. Doesn't matter which side. Placing the hand above your head. Placing your other hand in front of your body in a fetal position. Go ahead, lift yourself up one vertebra at a time. Go ahead, start the beginning class. I always started crisscross applesauce. Sitting up on our sit bones. Just breathe. Bring both hands up to the sky. Bringing both palms together. Heart center here. Namaste prayer hand. And we say namaste. Namaste is an East Indian Sanskrit, which means the God in me bows down and honor the God in you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for everything you do. Oh, have a beautiful, beautiful Sunday, and I will catch you sooner than later. All right. Have a beautiful day. All right. Peace. Bye. Mwah. Have a good one. Get closer. I'm getting closer. Mr. DeVille, I'm getting closer. Closer. Bye. If I can work this computer.